And we are live with the team. Hey guys, it's Alex. It's Tuesday. Super excited for this. Really enjoy this part of the week because I get to see everybody. We get to learn. We get to talk to each other. Now, guys, I know that Ray has something coming up. You guys know when Ray has something coming up, it's big. I've been listening to it. I've been going over it. This, get ready, guys. Get ready. This will make huge difference. Um, I don't have anything else. I'm not actually. I did not get who's next. I know whoever's next. If it's available, go for it. If not, Steph, take it away. I don't know if there's anything else.
Hi, I'll be next. I'm the announcements and promotions. Hey, this is Yvette. Sorry, my computer wouldn't cooperate with me. It's about 7 years old. So this month for April promotions, just a reminder, our promotions are Hammer and Chisel with Shakeology or with Beachbody Performance Line. We also have Club Beachbody On Demand with 3 options, either Shakeology, Kickstart, and Shakeology, or Beachbody Performance Line. We also have the Ultimate Reset. And the prizes for this month is if you get Success Club 5, you get a really cool, for all the cooks out there, a really cool Shakeology apron. And also you would get to earn a fast pass to the Summit Shopping Core. All the ladies love that. And in addition to the reminders, we also have, if you are going to Coach Summit, the hotel cancellation, like let's say you got a hotel room and you decided to go to another location, or you decide you want to transfer it over to somebody, the hotel cancellation deadline is April 21st. Also, become a 365er. What does that mean? I will post a link with that. Carl Dykler explains what a 365er is, and he gives an in-depth discussion of what Shakeology is and why it's so important for us. Also, one more thing about the new Autumn Calabrese workout program, Coach Heat. If you would like to sign up for the email collector, or anybody that you suggest, anybody that you know wants to purchase it or is really interested in it, have them sign up for the email collector. And if you attach your Coach ID to it, any purchase made on even the Beachbody website, if you attach your Coach ID to that link that you give to them, you will be accredited that amount, that purchase. And also, there's going to be a drawing for anybody who signs up for the Country Heat email collector. There's going to be a drawing for somebody to win a Country Heat base kit. Okay, and that's it for me.
All right, thank you, Yvette. And I know a lot of us coaches are excited. A lot of you are trying out the Country Heat workout live this summer, so get excited about that. That is also when it will be launching once we're at Summit. So thanks, Yvette, for those awesome and detailed announcements. And then I believe we have Carrie on the line, and she is going to follow it up with a recap on our National Wake Up Call. Carrie? She on the line? Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, did she log in right now? Okay, it's cool. So we'll dive into the training. So tonight's training is going to be led by Mr. Cantu, and let me tell you, he's actually in his little workshop right now, and he has been really dissecting his training, and he's really excited about it. He actually woke up, and that phrase, it's like, do what you love what you do. He like darted out of bed, and he's like, today's the day. I'm gonna finalize this training. So we're excited about that, and I will hand it off to you, babe.
All right, what an introduction. Can everybody hear me okay? Yeah? Okay. First off, I just want to give some props to my new toy here. This is what you call a Plantronics headset. And this, guys, let me just show you why I love this. Check it out. You can fold it, and you can pack it and take it wherever you want. So I can literally put this into this little bag and take it with me. So this is really cool, and I just thought it'd be cool to show you guys that you can find these on Amazon for like $25. So really, really awesome. But that's not why we are on this call. We are not on this call to learn about technology. We are on this call to learn about getting rid of our headaches. So what I want to know is how many of you get headaches from talking to some of your potential prospects? Raise your hand. Oh man, look at that. You guys are just like raising them through the car roof. That's incredible. I mean, and I know exactly what that feels like. You know, lucky everyone that's on this call, you guys don't give me headaches. You know, I love you guys. But some people have, and it drove me crazy. And I didn't understand if it was something that I was doing or if it was something that they were doing. But all I knew is it just wasn't a good fit. It wasn't a good fit for me, and it wasn't a good fit for them. And when it's not a good fit, that means that it's unfair. The beautiful thing about running your own business, guys, is that you get to choose the people that you work with. This isn't that job that you want to punch your coworker in the face. This isn't that job where you're wondering what size of a monkey brain your boss has. That's not this job. In this job, you get to decide who you work with. Now, one of the books that I read that made the most sense to me was you have the choice to fire your clients. Fire your clients? What do you mean, Ray? I'm having a hard time just getting enough clients. Why am I going to fire them? I will take what I can get. And that's where my logic was wrong. And hopefully in the next 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to be able to show you that maybe you're using the wrong logic as well. Because this business is supposed to be fun. You know, like Steph said, I wake up in the morning now with so much energy because I know that I'm connecting with the people that I want to connect with. So before we got started with this call, I shared a quick worksheet, and hopefully you guys were all able to print it out and maybe look it over and kind of ask yourself, where are you going with this, Ray? It seems kind of interesting, but I'm a little bit confused. So I want to walk you through this worksheet, and when we're done with it, you are going to have such a clear concept of the roots of your headaches. And by doing that, you're going to be able to move forward and really enjoy your business the way that it's supposed to be enjoyed. Okay, so question number one is, who is your target client? Who is the person that you want to help? Now, more than likely, this person is just like you. If you're a mom, they're a mom. If you're a working professional, they're a working professional. If you are single, then they're probably single. And the reason I say that is because each and every one of you on this call has found results. You have found results with any given program, from 21-day fix to 22-minute hardcore. You have found a program. And in that journey, you have had obstacles, whether it's 5 kids running around that you have to control, or whether it's a busy work schedule. You have something that you have overcome. And guess what? There are people just like you with those same adversities looking for a solution. Not a solution to just weight loss, not just a solution for gaining muscle. Weight loss while trying to manage a family. Gaining muscle while trying to manage a work schedule. So when you identify your target client, what you are trying to do is ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? How old am I? What is my work profession? What does my life look like? What are my obstacles? Because if you found a way, then you can help someone else just like you find that same route. Okay, number 2, what are they looking for? Now, here is where you really want to use your imagination. Okay, when people look to lose weight, what they're really looking for is so different than what you may have been looking for. When I wanted to lose weight when I was 23, it was so I could get hotter dates. It was so I could get more attractive, prospects in my life. Now, when I want to lose weight, it's because I get nagging injuries. If I'm carrying an extra 15 pounds, my back hurts. My knees hurt. I can't go run. So the reason why I want to lose weight changes. So once you've identified who your target client is, that busy professional, why do they want to lose weight or why do they want to gain muscle? If it's to, get hot dates, if it's to attract a mate, a spouse, whatever, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what they want. Identify what they want. If they are a teacher, let's say they're a teacher and they're looking to lose weight, it may be because they just need energy. They need more energy than they have and they're looking for a solution. Number 3, where are they looking? The people that you are trying to help, they're looking for a solution. And either they're going to get it from you or they're going to get it from someone else. They're going to find it on infomercial. They're going to find it in the cafeteria chat room, or when the ladies get together. They're going to find it at a PTA meeting. They're going to find it in a church congregation. Where are they looking for a solution? Who are they looking towards? Are they looking in a magazine? Are they looking online? What sites are they looking at? Think about yourself before you found Beachbody. Where were you looking? Number 4, and here's a typo, when do they look for you? Ooh, this is a big one. When do they look for you? Now, I want to be perfectly clear, guys. We have 2 products. 2 products. 1 is our fitness programs. 2 is our business opportunity, our money-making opportunity. So, what really changed things for me is when I asked, when are people looking to make more money? Okay, now just ask yourself. Blink your eyes if you have ever stressed over money. Exactly, we all have. When was it? Was it at the was it at the beginning of the month? Was it at the end of the month? Was it during the summertime? Was it around taxes? When was it that you were looking for ways to make more money? When I had a comfortable job, when I had a good paying 8 to 5 job and I was getting a check every week, I wasn't really looking to make more money. When I took off onto another job and I made less, then I was looking for options. I was looking for opportunities. The same thing with weight loss. At the beginning of the year, when New Year's resolutions hits, my eyes are a little bit more wide open. 2 months before summertime comes, right now, my eyes are a little bit more open. My ears are a little bit more perky because I'm looking for an answer. I'm looking for a solution. So when are they looking for what you have to provide? Okay. Next question. Why should they choose you? Okay. Now, guys, give yourself more credit than you've been giving yourself. Okay, please do that. Give yourself more credit than you've been giving yourself. Some of you guys have made $100 in your business. That may not seem like a lot to you, but you made $100. You started a business and you made $100. You're probably 1 out of 100 that can say that. 1 out of 1,000 that can say that. If you've lost 10 pounds, if you've lost 20 pounds, if you've lost 40 pounds, give yourself credit. There are people pulling their hair out of their head. They're pulling hair out of their eyebrows, trying to figure out a way to lose 5 pounds. And you've lost 20. Okay, give yourself more credit. Why should they choose you? Okay, now, when you bring that together, if you have something that you have faced, maybe you were going through depression, maybe you were going through a bankruptcy, maybe you were going through a broken relationship, maybe you were going through, I don't know what, and You figured out how to do it during that time of crisis. Really give yourself credit. Really give yourself a pat on the back. You figured out something that a lot of people want. Okay, next question. How do you want them to engage with you? Now, this is a very, very important question. It's super, super important question because some of us are afraid of public speaking. Some of us are afraid of getting in front of people, but we have no problem writing an email. Some of us don't have the best vocabulary. Maybe we don't own a computer. Maybe the computer that we own is just too slow. We feel better talking to people. Okay, well, get on the phone with them. Find out how are you going to be able to communicate with them best. Is it going to be on a phone? Is it going to be through text message? Is it going to be through Messenger? Is it going to be through email? Where is your strength? That's super, super important in identifying how you want them to engage with you. Okay, so that's the basics. That's right there is the foundation. You want to ask yourself those questions and be able to answer them. Even if your answer isn't 100% correct. Shoot for 70, guys. Okay, if this was a test and you're going to get tested on those 6 questions, get a 70 and you're winning. Okay, you're passing. Okay, so just answer them, write something down to the best of your ability. The next section, we're going to identify our ideal client's qualities and characteristics. Okay, this is the fun part because these are the intangibles. Do we want somebody that's bratty? Do we want somebody that complains? Do we want somebody that's pessimistic? Do we want somebody that blames? Do we want somebody that lies? Do we want somebody that cheats? Do we want somebody that is just morally corrupt? Hopefully you said no. Hopefully you said no, because making a few bucks is not worth it, getting all that stuff involved. So you want to take a look at your ideal client's qualities and characteristics. Now, once again, this is something that vibes with you. Okay, something that vibes with you. If you're a spiritual person, then try to engage with people that are spiritual. Have some common grounds. If you're a hard worker, find other hard workers. If you're a social butterfly, find other social butterflies. Find somebody that you can feel comfortable getting onto an airplane with from California to Florida and have a good time talking to the whole time. Okay? That is that part of it. What are their qualities and characteristics? Someone you say, you know what? I just like this person for who they are. The next section, we're looking at our target market again. Okay, we're gonna look at our target market. We've identified more about who they are. And we want to ask 2 really important questions. What are they moving away from, and what are they moving towards? What are they moving away from, and what are they moving towards? And I want you to put a little asterisk on this because these are emotions. What emotions are they moving away from, and what emotions are they moving towards? And once again, guys, this is where we're doing like a self-analysis. What do you want to move away from? What do you want to move towards? You're the target market. Do you want to move away from fear? Do you want to move away from self-doubt? How about moving towards better relationships? I want better relationships. I want better communication skills. I want better communication. Higher confidence. What is your target market moving away from, and what do they moving towards? Now remember, we've got 2 products. Okay, we have health and fitness products, and then we also have business opportunity, money-making products. So ask yourself, when I'm successful with my fitness when my client is successful with their fitness, when my target client is successful with their fitness program, what emotions are they moving away from? What emotions are they moving towards? When my client finds success with the business opportunity, what emotions are they moving away from? What emotions are they moving towards? Okay, ask yourself that, Kimberly. Ask yourself that, Alex, Crystal, Michelle, Monica, Christina, Yvette, Carrie, Elvia. When you get this, because you will, when you get this business thing down and you're making $1,000 a month, because you will, when you're making $5,000 a month, because you will, what emotions are you trying to get away from, and what emotions are you trying to move towards? Okay? The next section, what we are asking is, keeping in mind, this is for our target audience, our target client, our ideal client. What are their dislikes? What are their challenges? And what are their frustrations? Now, I'm going to give you an example of my target client. Okay, my target client is a 25 to 33-year-old college-educated working professional who is tired of trading time for money. They're looking for an escape out of the corporate world. Okay, that's my target right there. When you get that specific, then you're able to specifically talk to them. And in that target market, I feel like their dislike is working for someone else. They just don't want to work for someone else anymore. And they don't want to work with stupid people anymore. As funny as that is to say, it's true. They just don't want to work with stupid people anymore. They want to choose who they work with. Okay? Their challenges are their limiting beliefs. The idea that they can't do anything else. The criticism that they face from their friends. The oh, what do you think, you're better than us? Oh, you really think that you're going to succeed? And then their self-confidence. The ability to say, you know what, why not me? I mean, I'm a human being just like every other millionaire that's walking this planet. Why not me? And then their frustrations, well, typically it's because they feel like they don't have any guidance. They don't have anyone, to show them the way. There's no guarantee. Like, why are they going to go down something and not have that guarantee? And then lastly, a lack of recognition. Is someone going to acknowledge my ideas and my accomplishments? So those are just some examples. But your target market, they have dislikes, challenges, and frustrations, and you have to identify them. Okay, finishing off this first sheet. Once you've identified all that is everything that you need to answer the next questions. And those are to summarize your target market in one sentence. You should be able to, one sentence, that's all it takes. Who is your target market? Okay. What we just covered might take you some time, and it all boils down to these next 5 questions. Who is your target market in one sentence? 2, what are their 3 biggest and most critical problems? What are their problems right now? They don't have enough money to buy that house. They don't have enough money to send their kids to private school. They don't have enough money to buy new clothes for their kids. I mean, I grew up in a family of hand-me-downs, so that's a real problem. Next, how do you help them solve their problems with your unique solutions? Maybe the problem is, I don't have enough time to work out. Okay, well, is that because it takes an hour for you to get to the gym, another half hour to change, and then another hour to get out of the gym? I have a solution that'll take you 22 minutes. Hello? Okay, so what are the unique solutions that you have with their problems? I can't leave my kids and find an extra job because then I can't pay for the daycare to watch the kids. Okay, I've got a unique solution for you to consider. So list how you can have some unique solutions for them, for your target market. Next, include the most dramatic results that your clients have achieved. So each and every one of you have helped one person already. You have. And if you have helped one person, then the odds are that you've had some kind of results. So the question is,
are your results as dramatic as someone else's results? No. The question is, what are the most dramatic results that you've helped somebody with? Okay. I helped my wife retire from public education. Okay. I've helped some of my coaches make $500 in a month. Okay. Some of you guys, you've helped somebody lose 10 pounds. If that's the extreme, that's the extreme. That's where it's at right now. That's what you want to highlight. So whatever your biggest, most dramatic result that your client has had, write it down. Okay, write it down. And don't cut yourself short. Remember, there's people pulling out teeth trying to figure out how to lose 5 pounds. You've probably helped somebody do that. Lastly, what are the results and deepest beliefs that your client receives? Okay, your target client, what are their beliefs? What kind of changes happen inside here and inside here for them? Okay, when someone loses 5 pounds or 10 pounds, they've got like a whole new sense of belief. You know, they've got this attitude that like, oh, wow, I did it. I finally did it. Let's keep on going. I mean, I know people right now on this call, some of you guys were hopeless. You were hopeless looking for something. And now you're down 37, 45 pounds. Wow. You know, it took 21 days for the first part to happen. And you're just like, well, shoot, I'm not going to stop this. You know, I'm not going to stop this journey. It's going good. You know, some of you guys, you know, you thought that you know, working for someone else and having a good paying job, like that was success. You know, now you're questioning it. Now you're just like, whoa, you know, now I'm trying to grow my own business. You know, now I'm trying to fly my own planes. You know, now what's up? You know, the whole game has changed. So look at your clients, the people that you've helped, and what has happened? What are the intangibles that have happened? Okay, remember, people are emotional beings. They want to know what's possible, and you want to give them illustrations of the people that you've worked with. Okay, wrapping this up, we're going to go to the second page. The second page is all about you guys. This is all about you. First question, who are you at your core? Who are you? Now this comes down to, what are you about? What do you represent? What are your values? You know, what are you going to fight for? You know, who are you? You know, I once did this exercise, and I challenge you guys to do it too. Is to pretend like you didn't have a name. Pretend like everybody on this call was nothing more than a big rubber ball. That's it. We're all big rubber balls, and we get 5 little index cards. And every index card has one word that we get to stick on us. And that's how people identify us. And instead of saying, hey, you're Kimberly Ross, or hey, you're Crystal Martinez, or hey, you're Maria Alinas. I murdered your last name. You know, or hey, you're Steph Cantu. It's like, hey, you're joyous, you're kind, you're spiritual. You know, who are you at your core? Next is, why do you do what you do? Why do you do what you do? And a better way to rephrase this is, if you didn't make any money as a Beachbody coach, why would you still do it? Why do you like helping people? Next question. Why should people work with you? Don't cut yourself short. You guys have done a lot of things that people haven't been able to do. A lot of things that people haven't been able to do. What are some of those things? Why should people work with you? Because I've figured out how to do this with a full-time job and a house to manage. Because I've figured out how to do this and make a transition from full-time to part-time? Okay, give yourself credit. All right, last 5 questions. I want you to stretch your imagination here. Really, really stretch your imagination. Okay, outside of what you think a Beachbody coach does and is supposed to do. In what ways can you currently help people? Okay, once again, give yourself more credit. Can you help them set up a Facebook page? Can you help them set up an email? Can you help them set up electronic funds transfer? Can you help them program their VCR? I mean, I don't know. What can you help people do right now? Some of you guys, you're just a really good listener. You're just like counselor material. I can be a good friend. I can hear out your problems. I mean, we all need that person, right? We all need someone to listen. Number 2, in what ways do I need to develop to help people better? In what ways do I need to develop to help people better? And this comes down to your own personal development, guys. Okay, be real with yourself. Be completely real. What kind of person do you want to be? How do you want to help? And what separates you right now from being that person? What skill set? What mindset? And anything else that it takes you from being that person? Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. You're the only people that are going to be able to see what's on this page. Be real with yourself. Okay. Last 3 questions. What promises can I make and deliver to position myself as an expert? Okay. Do you want to be an expert at hitting Success Club every month? Do you want to be an expert at helping people, every challenger, lose 10 pounds every time they enroll with you? What promises can I make? I promise that if you get started with me with $100, $150 investment, I will triple it. I will help you earn $500 in the next 3 months. If you get started with me, I promise you that in 21 days, you will be 2 pant sizes less. Okay. Now, here's the next 2 questions, okay? That might have just kind of like thrown you off track, but here's the next 2 questions going to bring it all together. What promises do I want to make to my target market, but don't feel comfortable doing? What do you want to be able to say? I want to be able to say that when you enroll with me, that it is a guarantee. It is a guarantee that you are going to triple your income. I want to be able to say that when you enroll with me, it is a guarantee that you are going to get into the best shape of your life. What is the promise that you want to make? Okay, and the last question. This is intense right here, but you need to ask yourself, what do I need to do to be comfortable making that promise? Now, if I want to tell people that I guarantee that you're going to make $500 off a $150 investment in 3 months, then I need to be able to do it for 3 people. I mean, that's going to give me the confidence to say it. If I want to say that I'm going to help you achieve Success Club 5 your first 3 months, then I need to do it with 3 people to give me the confidence to say that. If I want to say, when you work with me, I guarantee that you're going to get in the best shape of your life in the next 3 months, then I need to do it with 3 people. So I have the confidence to say it. Okay, so as you can see, we did 2 things. One, we asked ourselves, who is our ideal client with who we are right now? And 2, who is our ideal client with who we want to be? When you've done that, guys, what you have really done is you have taken away the headaches that you are currently facing. Because now you're working with the people that you really want to work with. Now you're making the promises that you really want to make. Okay. What I have down on my sheet, it isn't going to be the same as you. That's what makes this business so freaking amazing. Because you create it exactly how you want it to be. So when I ask you, Alex, and when I ask you, Yvette, when I ask you, Steph, what do you do? Each one of you is going to give me a different answer because each one of you has a different target market. Each one of you has different qualities and characteristics. Okay, so once you've answered all of these questions, I'm going to show you something really, really cool to do. Okay, and the next step is once you've identified all these answers, you're going to be able to answer with 100% complete confidence. When I ask you, what do you do? You're going to be able to tell me exactly what you do. And when you get that, when you're able to tell me, look me in the eye, look Steph in the eye, and tell me or her exactly what you do, then it's going to make your life so much easier because you're going to be able to write different Facebook posts. You're going to be able to run advertisements. You're going to be able to work with the exact people that make you smile, the exact people that fill your heart, the exact people that you want to help. And it's an amazing, amazing feeling. Okay? So I want to open it up now. I know we covered a lot, and I did a lot of talking. So now I'm going to give you some time to talk. Okay? Out of everything that we covered, what do you feel, or if you have a question, or what do you feel like you need a little bit more guidance with? And just raise your hand and we'll take you off mute. Anybody? All right. Go ahead, Kim.
Well, my question, I really don't have a question, but purely I realized this just opened up a huge can of worms for me because I have asked myself, what exactly do I do? And I'm like, well, I help people lose weight. And then I realized that if I am not consistent in what I feel is my life and what I do the best, how am I going to help anybody else? And yeah, I mean, I hit success starter and then it slowed down. It stopped because life got crazy. My ideal person or ideal client would purely be to help them achieve something like that in a crazy life. And so now I realize I have to do this. If I'm going to help them do that, I have to be doing it myself. And I think being able to write it down and see who I want to be as a coach is going to help me figure out who I'm looking for a little bit better.
Absolutely. And what it's going to allow you to do, Kimberly, is not only help the people that you want to help, but here's a really cool thing. It's going to give you the power, the courage, the confidence to tell people, I can't help you.
Yeah.
These are the people that I help. So good stuff. I challenge you, to have that filled out, in the next, in the next hour, do it in the next hour. And it's going to give you just a lot of, a good feeling of control. Like just, hey, you know what? I've got the reins on my business.
Yeah. Well, and I think also, again, like you kept saying, don't cut yourself short. And I think that's something that we all as coaches do. And we are sometimes hard of, crossing that line. Oh, we're too good. I mean, we've done this, and I think sometimes people are like, well, that's not relatable. But to share what your struggles are. And I don't know how many times I'm like, you know what, I have not been meal planning, and I don't know how many people have come to me and say, thank you for sharing that. Because it shows that you're human and you do struggle. And I find that people come to me a lot more whenever I'm relatable like that, and just being real and giving myself some credit for what I have been able to achieve. That's something that I really, really struggle with.
Absolutely. And just to add to that, in future trainings, what we're going to do is really share with you guys how to really tell your story. And I think that this was a missing link for a lot of us, because your story is only going to vibe with your target market. Like, only the people that you are really trying to concentrate on are going to get it. They're going to be moved by it. They're going to be called into action. So once you've identified your target market, then you're able to really hone in on your story. And like you said, struggling with meal planning, it was a challenge because of X, Y, Z. Mm-hmm. The second part of the story is how you overcame it. How you overcame it and what it led to. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's go ahead and share this time, and we're gonna continue with this. Anyone else? All right. Anyone else as brave as Kim? Okay. All right, Alex.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Great. It was great training. It's something I just want to share. It's just that this just got much exciting, man. It just, used to think how amazing this opportunity is, and the privilege that I can give to myself that actually work with the people I want to work with. It's beyond exciting. There are times that I have friends that I've helped with programs, and without me understanding, they wouldn't even start the program after buying it. And at some point, I was blaming myself, like, what am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me? And I realized that, sometimes it's really hard to help someone that they don't want to help themselves. And you sharing this, analyzing who I can work with, analyzing who I can connect with, my target market, beyond marketing, beyond business builders, beyond anything like that, just who I connect with. And I believe if I identify that, it will be a lot more fun. I believe it will be easier because it's more enjoyable to work with people I connect with. And these people that I connect with will actually benefit more. So I'm gonna work on that's actually what I want to say. So by doing this, I can make a bigger difference instead of working really, really hard trying to get someone to do something that it's not gonna happen just because there's no connection. Instead of working with someone that I connect with, it will be more smooth and with bigger results.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I want to share something that Alex shared with me. He said he asked me, Alex, he had his birthday, his 26th birthday this last week, and he went up to Chicago to go up to New York to go celebrate. And on the way back, well, actually on the way there, he asked me. He said, "Hey Ray, I've got a question." I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" He said, "Is it better to um, is it better to try to help everybody a little bit, or to try to help a few people in a really big way?" And I said, that's a very good question. Personally, I feel like you can't help everybody. It's not your job to help everybody. What you want to do is find out the people that you connect with the best and serve them the most. Okay, so that was a really big revelation for him, and just wanted to share that. Um, Monica, you said you had something to share too?
I think I've been finding lately that a lot of people, okay, they've been coming up, hey, you're losing a lot of weight, you're looking great, what have you been doing? Talk to me about your program. And in the end, it turns out that they're already part of what is the Herbalife, or It Really Works, whatever that one program is. And so I find kind of like, that they're like being deceitful, and I feel kind of bad afterwards, because I'm like, why do you ask me, what I'm doing if you're already financially invested, or you're already invested with this other program? And, I'm like, how do I connect with people that, they start asking me, once these products don't work with them, um, how do I trust them? It's like maybe at some point then I just, like you said, disconnect from people that are being deceitful, or, come at you from a different place. And, in actuality, like 5 or 6 months down the road, they really are truly wanting to participate. I mean, at that point, I guess I would have to choose then, but it's, I'm just feeling that I'm getting more and more people, trying to come in and get, like, pick my brain for all the juicy stuff, and then run away with all the information I have and share with the world. And I'm like, wait, no, that's mine. And so it's just been a real challenge lately with that. So that's what I wanted to share.
You know, and I think that we have all experienced that at one time or another, Monica. And here's the thing. Like, you get to choose who you work with. You get to choose who you work with, and if you don't want to work with those types of people, don't work with them. I mean, I don't know the statistics, but I know that there's a lot of people that live in this world, and a lot of people that live in San Antonio. There are tons of people in San Antonio. So when you do this exercise and you really drill down, you really drill down to your target audience, and where are they looking for you? Where are the honest, where are the sincere, where are the virtuous, where are the respectful, where are those people looking for you? Okay. And then once you get that, then it's just like the fisherman that found the good fishing spot. Go there. Go there. Okay. So anyone else that had any specific questions about any of the material that we covered tonight, like maybe some clarification, or something that was an aha moment for them, go ahead and raise your hand. Okay. So here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do next, guys. I know that we have a call scheduled for next week, so I don't want to take up another speaking slot, because we've got some really great information to share with everyone. But here's what I want to do. Okay. Once you have filled out this worksheet, you printed it out and you filled it out, let us know on our Facebook wall, on our Hope Nation wall, okay? And once we get 5 people, I need 5 people to say, hey, I've done this. I've completed it. Once we get 5 people, then I'm going to share with you the next step. Okay, I'm going to share with you the next step, and you're going to take some of these answers and combine them in a certain way that's magical. I mean, it is super, super magical. It is going to unlock so many doors for you, for you now and in the future. So 5 people saying, hey, you know what, I filled this out, and then I'm going to share with you what to do with them so you're able to answer anyone and everyone, including Steph and me, what do you do? When you can answer that, what do you do? With clarity, then the whole game changes. It changes. If you've been struggling to make Success Club 5, that struggle will no longer be there. If you've been struggling to make Success Club 10, it won't be there. If you've been struggling to get to Diamond, completely disappeared. When you're able to answer that question, what do you do? Okay. Is there anything that you want to add, babe?
Yeah, go ahead and close out the call. But first off, I want everybody to get ready to take a team screenshot, of course. So if you need to take off your glasses, fix your hair, wipe off a little bit of shine from your forehead, whatever it is, guys. Ready? Maria, if you want to turn your screen on, you can do a snapshot, a screenshot. Okay, so say cheese. Go ahead and pose in 3, 2, 1. Look at that. We got kiddos and pets in the picture. Awesome. Yeah, so babe, thank you so much. I'm a firm believer in really identifying who your target market is. And in the beginning, I just a short personal testimony. I was terrified of coaching. Like, I was so scared to get out there and put myself out there because, I didn't give myself enough credit of what I was doing. And what really changed the game for me was identifying who my target market is and was, and continue to share things and post things and share parts and bits and pieces of my story that my ideal customer was going to connect with. And so I've gotten to the point where I'm talking to somebody new, completely new, that I had never met before. And I'm like, whoa, I totally get you. I know where you're coming from. And it like Ray said, it's a magical thing and it's a powerful thing. This business truly is about relationship building. And the more that you are able to identify where you're coming from, and who you are, what you're looking for, the more you're going to be able to build those relationships with people. So take this to the heart. Everything that Ray has said. I mean, he has coached me, through the years with this, and it's a powerful thing for him to bring it all together in a very tangible way. So again, take it to the heart, fill it out, take a few times to continue being practitioners in your business, continue applying it, and being intentional about your growth. Thanks, everyone. Kudos to you for tuning in and sharing the evening with us. Next week, we have an exciting call hosted by Shell, our very own. She recently had a powerful turning point in her business. Woo-hoo. And so she will be leading the call next week on Tuesday. So you definitely want to be on that. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Enjoy. And if you're watching the basketball game, cheer them on. Don't have a heart attack. Some of you hardcore fans. And good night, everyone. Bye-bye.